Tonight's Common Ground segment, bipartisan efforts to try to crack down on human trafficking. Joining us, Democratic Senator Lisa Slotkin and Republican Senator John Husted. Thanks for being here. This is an effort, obviously, that a lot of people can identify with. Talk about what this bill potentially would do.
Yeah, it would require the Department of Labor to train its employees to spot signs of human trafficking. Remember, they're out there every day inspecting manufacturing sites, construction sites, agricultural sites, and they can be the eyes and ears on the ground to help give leads to law enforcement.
I mean, it seems like a no-brainer. You get a lot of support on Capitol Hill?
Yeah, on Capitol Hill, obviously, we're both from neighboring states, from Michigan and Ohio, where I know certainly Michigan, we have a real problem with human trafficking. We're a border state, and for us, I think it's an easy way to say we care about this issue. It's a bipartisan issue. It shouldn't be partisan. Let's find kids who have been taken and put into really deeply unsavory positions.
And basically, it gives the employees of the Department of Labor the ability to say, hey, be on the lookout for this.
Yeah, I mean, they're the ones going to the job site, right? So you got to give them training so that they can see signs of human trafficking. There are ways, kind of like little clues, right? I'm a former CIA officer. You got to train people to look for certain things, and then they're able to go report that, ask for further investigations, see if there's a story there, connect with law enforcement, give the leads that Senator Husted was mentioning.
So Bipartisan Workplace Inspection Act targets oppressive child labor states, provides training to identify victims, refers potential cases to the Justice Department, collaborates with victim advocates. Where does it stand now?
Well, we're just getting started in that process, but when you have strong bipartisan support on an issue that people know is a problem, yeah, right at the beginning, I'm confident that there will be support for the bill. And people, once you really understand, if you spent time doing ride-alongs with children's services workers or law enforcement, you just see the human tragedy. It's gut-wrenching, and we need to do more about it.
You're obviously appointed to as U.S. Senator. You're going to have to run for re-election, and you know how political this place gets and throwing elbows all over the place. You all are working together, not just on this, but other things, too.
Well, yeah, I've worked on a lot of bipartisan issues in AI space, on pensions, frankly, the things that people care about back home. And look, hey, we've got a lot to overcome here, not just Democrats and Republicans, it's Michigan, Ohio State.
I mean, just the fact that you're on the same set is really...
We got to work these things out, but we have common concern about the people of our state.
Yeah, I think the thing that's really easy for anyone from our part of the country, the Great Lakes, right? Like, we all use them. We all believe that waters are a natural heritage, and so that was an easy thing to talk about when sometimes football got harder, since, of course, we crushed Ohio State the last time we met last season.
Here we go.
So in any case, it helps remind each other of our humanity when we're working on things that are a common cause.
Senator, you've talked a little bit about your party recently. It got picked up in a lot of headlines. You complain the party is too worried about pissing off the internet. You want Democrats to reclaim their alpha energy, testing a war plan to beat Trump. You want Democrats to ditch wokeness and muscle up. How is that received inside your party, and where do you think the party's center is going?
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, I come from a state where my dad was a lifelong Republican, my mom a lifelong Democrat. Totally normal in Michigan to have neighbors having completely different views on politics. And I try to go for the common ground as much as I can. I don't want to look at someone as the enemy just because they're a different political party. We can have different views, and we do all day long, but we don't have to be nasty to each other in order to, like, work out those differences. How do we light a tunnel through the darkness to the light for our student constituents?
You know, Ohio has been ruby red in recent years, but there is a situation inside the party. You know, there's the MAGA wing, there's a more establishment wing. It has been supporting President Trump, but again, you're going to face re-election. How do you look at it?
Well, frankly, you just focus on working people. That's what we do in Ohio. That's what why I like the big, beautiful bill. Cutting taxes on tips, eliminating taxes on overtime, a child tax credit of $2,100. All of those things matter to working people. And so if you focus on them, you bring everybody else along pretty easily in my state.
Do you think Democrats are going to relent on holding back nominees? There's about 150 plus.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you know, some people have told me that the Senate is the world's most exclusive HR department. We do nominations all day long. So in the spirit of what we were talking about before, having a little more like alpha energy, I'm going to push, you know, the senator and his party to trade. Let's have a real negotiation. I'm not going to roll over and play dead.
Bottom line, you guys can work together on a number of different things.
Absolutely.
People expect us to get the job done. They don't like the squabbling. They don't like it when we play games.
Yeah.
Well, pass on to your colleagues the welcome on common ground.
Appreciate
Thanks
that.
a lot.
Thank you.